Can I keep it?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent so much time on it.
Scar, everyone. Are you Scar?
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar. Cruel and twisted maniac.
Where's Yang Yang?
We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment.
What do you want?
Don't worry. I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share with you. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories.
How did you know?
So, it's true. That makes sense, given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors.
That's an interesting how fragile we were when we woke up. Like, I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors. That's interesting. Like, I know he knows who we are. Like, the Fraxidus know who Rover really is, as far as I know. The fact that he called us fragile, like, I mean, given the fact that we're supposed to be able to command the power of the universe in theory, or we did at one point in one iteration of us, would make it seem like any other version would probably be a little fragile, yes, but still that's just an interesting way to word it.
So you noticed. Oh, I am flattered. No need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers. But out of all the onlookers, I'm the only one who came forward to meet you with absolute honesty. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you.
He's not lying. Like, that's the one thing I find so interesting about this character, and why I think I really do, like, he's so far been one of my favorites, is because he is not lying to you at all. Sure, he is leaning it all in a little bit more to him and his cause, but the fact that he's like, everybody's been waiting for you. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. You're not really something that can be possessed, but maybe you are in the way that you originally showed up. Maybe who you were originally was something a little bit more closer to, despite having all these powers, something that could be possessed, something that could be owned. And also, though, possession comes in different forms. If one side causes you to lean into their cause a little bit more, you know, you're on their side versus the other side. So everybody's vying for you. Everybody wants a piece of you. And honestly, as somebody who's gone through the whole story up to date, the fact that I still can't piece together why they've been waiting for us, why they're fighting over us, is really interesting. And like, I like how we're like layering the story, and now you've definitely like caught my attention. I think that this is the point where the story like 100% clicked for me. Like, whoa, there's gonna be some big scary, not scary, but some like big crazy reveals as we go forward.
From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face. But truth hurts sometimes.
He's not wrong there. You're just trying to make me join your side, though.
You could say I'm looking forward to your choice. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface, and our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all.
What did the Fraxidus do to this village?
Why do you have to assume we are the culprits?
Are you?
Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a look around and see for yourself? So go ahead. What do you see?
Large-scale ritual.
Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn?
The villagers killed each other. Because, like, the Fraxidus manipulating the villagers, I don't know if that would leave quite the same reverberation as just the villagers outright killing each other without necessarily outside influence. Like, the Fraxidus manipulating people would have, you would hope or assume that some people would have caught on, so the reverberations might not have been as strong in the end. But the villagers just outright killing each other, that would do it.
I see you don't really trust those villagers.
No.
So they were right about you. You are indeed quite exceptional. I like it. Your keen observation, precise judgment, and accurate understanding of human nature.
Wait, no, stop, please. Please, why? Why did he have to get so close right there?
Let me give you a couple more tips.
Please do.
The truth is far more complicated than you think.
But also simpler than you think.
First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses.
False devotion. That I think is like, because like I know this tale, like seeing this now is interesting that he called it false devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit. So like everybody was, or not everybody, but so many were in on it. And the senseless killing, yeah, I mean we've kind of already covered that. And the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses.
Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more.
All right, let's play his game. Wait, is it gone? The Tacit Discord's gone. Oh no, you moved. Hi. A crumpled page from a children's book rests on torn pieces of diary paper with childish handwriting. Hi, I'm I found a new home, and the nice uncle gave me this cool new book to write in. Our old home was scared by monsters, so we went on a super long journey. Oh, right, it's supposed to be written by what sounds like a child. Let me start over because I was getting really confused. I found a new home, and the nice uncle gave me this cool new book to write in. Our old home was scared by monsters, so we went on a super long journey to find this new place. I asked when Mommy and Daddy will catch up with me, and Uncle said really soon. Can't wait for them to join us here. The new place is so sunny and has a huge tree that grows peaches. Not many people from here go to the big city though. I just want Mommy and Daddy to find me quick. So that was 3:12, and now it's 12:05. Today it's my birthday. Everyone is being really nice, saying I'm their lucky charm because I can keep those mean monsters away. I'm really happy and everyone likes me lots. We had cake and noodles and I got presents too. It's been forever since I saw Mommy and Daddy though. I hope they come back. Will they come back? This marks my 4th birthday here. Our village had made it official. I'm his daughter now. But before that, everyone was already taking care of me and shared with me delicious meals. My father told me I'm a child of Chi village? I know I pronounced that wrong and I apologize. And I should consider myself lucky. I feel really fortunate to be loved by so many people. Even though my powers are still small, I'll do my best to continue protecting the village from being invaded by tacit discords.
Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food. And when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves.
Quite the storyteller, aren't you?
Fables. Stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction.
I think it's interesting. He is discerning that this isn't necessarily a story in the traditional sense. This is a fable, and that there is a difference between a fable and a story. A fable is a story that is told and retold and altered throughout the ages. But it conveys some hidden truth through fiction, whereas it's not pure fiction or pure truth. It is somewhere in the middle, and it's usually meant to teach us a lesson.
But they always draw from real life, don't they?
They do.
The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin, their own focus. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations. Like us now. Caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part.
Interesting. Hey, Scar. Can I talk to you? Because that's optional.
Huh? What is it? Are you back for some chit-chat? I see. So, you want to cheat, huh? A clever move, unbound by convention. I like it. But I'm not telling you more. Not yet. Wouldn't want our first conversation to become a boring exchange of words, just parroting each other's lines. You don't want to disappoint me so soon, Rover.
Fine. Let me just do that. The tree branches are loaded with paper slips, each containing someone's wish. The words on most of the notes are soaked and no longer legible. Will this really work? If it does, I wish I could stand up again. I want money. I want enough money to last a lifetime. Amazing. Thank you, Lord. My legs have truly healed. No. Mother just died and left me some money. But I don't want my wish to come true with this. I want my mother back. I want back. Strange. It did make me stronger, but lately I seem to be getting weak again and I can't. My body without. Is it because I haven't sacrificed enough? Please, please, don't take away my wish. I'll give you anything. Is this really what we all wanted? Another crumpled page from a children's book, half buried in the mud.
One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived in comfort and security.
Is that really the end of your story, Scar?
Nope, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him in the highest regard. What's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master?
Imagine you were one of those lambs facing irresistible temptation and pressure. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master? We're all created equal. There should be no hierarchy.
Oh, so we agree already. You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals.
He's not wrong.
The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown complacent. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality.
All right, so just to kind of let you know what happened as I was recording, before this quest, you might have noticed the ticker popped up at the top to say that maintenance was happening. So I stopped recording then, and good news is that Scar was kind enough to wait for us so we can continue on. But it does mean we've gone through maintenance. It does mean I have maintenance mail. Fantastic. And then we also now have access to the hover droid, which I am very excited for. Also, we know... Oh, I get these. And... Oh, that was loud. This... We've got JJ's banner up. Doesn't look like I can do the event, so we'll have to see if and when that unlocks for us. I'm hoping that we'll make it to that in this account, but we'll see. Yes. Switch. Perfect. Oh, the hover droid was already in. Let's see. We got... I'm gonna put the camera in for now. Cool. So before I go talk to Scar, let's go. Oh, wow. It's just a couple of pulls. Also, I don't... Oh, whoops. I didn't want that. I don't think we have... Yeah, no, we can't buy any of these. But it is something to... You know, we've got a few weeks to kind of collect those. Nope. And... What we got here? Nope. I mean, it was better than nothing. We should be 5 away from that. So I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. Cause like this account doesn't really obviously have some of her like better characters, but I do love her. I'm skipping her on my main account because I do really want the Shorekeeper, I think, so far. So I have no idea what we're gonna do in this account. So for right now, I feel like the best thing to do is just hold until I make a decision. I have no patience. I was born with like literally 0 bits of patience. One of the reasons I love gacha games so much is it's like very close to instant gratification or disappointment, depending on how good your gacha luck is. But anyways, I digress. We'll see what happens. But Scar wants me to go investigate the clues provided. Oh, did it? Oh, okay, so it reset everything that we had already done. Okay, so we're gonna...
story...
We already did this. Let's skip that. And then go this way. And then we did this one. So we'll skip through this again. I love that they have that. Okay. Now we're gonna go to this one's the next one. Okay. So that's good to know. It's interesting that it reset the quest. Which honestly, I'm not mad at by any stretch. Like that's actually a really nice like kind of safety feature. Especially like if your internet starts to die or something like that and like you can play it but not really. The fact that it'll just reset it at least here is nice. What do you got for me? A crumpled page from a children's book silently resting on the ground.
The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night. Except the one little black lamb. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you?
No, quid pro quo is a thing. Don't laugh like that, Scar. Don't do it.
I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is scarce. Always has been. The world was never a fair place. Wouldn't you agree? To receive equal retribution, one must give more and more and more. When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. When they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire. Funny, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. You. All right, so we tried questioning Scar once, but I just want to know, what is this optional?
Huh? What is it? Are you back from... No. I refuse. Oh, and don't try to threaten me. You're not in a place to bargain, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
You don't want to disappoint me so soon, Rover.
Okay. That was actually really funny. So that just never goes away. Interesting. You find some markings on the walls. As you lean in closer to look, you notice some faint markings on the wall. Words like monster, witch, banish her, and all her fault are written thickly on the wall. A crumpled page from a children's book silently resting on the ground.
Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. But the black lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Ah, those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses.
All right, let's tell Scar a theory of what happened. Scar, let's talk.